Team Up North was really in-your-face type defense, press man all across the board, and we really used our rub routes to really we ran all over them from that standpoint of it. And Washington really keeps things in front of them. They have a really high post-high safety, a lot of one-high coverage, and they play a two-read, which is almost like, we call it like a Cathy. So if the guy goes into the flat, then they're jumping on it. So in layman's terms, they really keep a lot of things in front of them. So when we have the chance to take big shots, we have to hit them. And they're really well coached. I think that maybe their longest pass given up all year is like 30-something yards. So they're going to make you work for every yard that you get. And so that's a little different than Team Up North, where you have more one-on-one opportunities. And we're looking forward to another challenge.
I always don't know how to ask questions like this, because we ask you guys a lot of questions that are like, hey, do you want to play well?
Right.
You know, hey, do you want to score 100 points?
Right.
But this is a great offense.
Yeah.
That's been established.
Definitely.
So in your last game against a great defense, is there one last thing of like you want to show, especially when you were in the playoff mix and you didn't get in, just to like show the world one more time of like, hey, like this is who we are, this is what we can do?
Oh, definitely. It's, you don't want to be fake modest in the sense of you want to show that Ohio State is one of the top teams in the country, whether we're in the playoff or not. We want to leave that lasting impression on the college football playoff, get our fans excited for next year, leave a lasting impression on the committee, whoever. You know what I mean? So while we're not in the playoff, this is a hell of an opportunity for us to leave our lasting mark on this group. This group will never play again together. And, we have a chance to break some more Big Ten records and be thought of as one of the best college football offenses to play. So
what you guys did, especially against Maryland, Michigan, Northwestern, and you guys showed it earlier in the year too, but how would you describe like when an offense comes together this way, with the way the lines played, with the way the running game got going? Like this, I feel like at times you guys make it look easy, and like it's not easy.
Right.
How can you put it into words, Terry, of what this offense is right now?
I feel like every week we've gotten better at something. And when we were struggling on some things in the run game, we spearheaded that. We don't really shy away from our deficiencies, and we try to make them our strengths. So I feel like that's really the biggest difference in our offense versus what people may see in other offenses. We don't really have a lot of deficiencies. I'm not saying we're perfect at all, but we execute at a pretty high level. And when you have a team that's like, we were upset that we only scored 62 on Team Up North. We felt like we left some points on the board where we could have had more. And that's not being arrogant, but that's just the kind of standard we hold ourselves to.
Do you feel like, and the way you described, like, for instance, the Washington defense, and again, it's not about, like, of course you guys respect them, but when you analyze the defense on film, and like you said, you don't really have any deficiencies. When you watch a film, do you sort of think to yourself, okay, they do this, well, we have an answer for that?
Well, the way our offense is set up, we have an answer for everything. We prepare so well. Our coaches do a great job of putting us in position to make plays. And during our preparation, we're really ready for everything. But when obviously you may get a different look in the game, and that's our job to make adjustments. But we're really confident in what we do. We know what we do works against a multitude of defenses, and it's just going to come down to really execution at the end of the day. Every look may not be perfect, every pass may be perfect, but if our guys make more plays than theirs, then you tend to win the game.
How were you on the roller coaster?
I was great. I love roller coaster. You might have to ask Jordan how he was, but I'm great.
Jordan was like freaking out, man. That's a great roller coaster.
It's a great roller coaster. I love roller coasters.
All right.
I love them. I'm a big roller coaster fan. Cedar Point is my #1 place.
I'm surprised.